Today I've made a yarn tier list. It's all brands of yarn that I've used. So like loops and threads. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one. I have to go pick up. Hold on. All right, there we go. So, hi, this is editing me. So I kind of forgot to introduce my tier list. So I'm going to do that now because apparently I don't think things through. By the way, it's spelt yarn as it should be. So first we have yes please. It's yarn I would love to use again. I do use again, you know. I have admirable pick. Like, it's a pretty good yarn. I might use it again, you know. And then R, rather not, because I mean, I feel like that one's self-explanatory. Same with the last one. N, never again. Self-explanatory. Okay, back to where I was. Nine different like yarns that I've used, or like brands of yarn that I use, so I'm gonna rate them now. Starting off with the Woobles Easy Peasy yarn. I mean, when I first learned how to like crochet, I think the Easy Peasy yarn would have been a yes please, but like now that I can use different types of yarn, I do rather not. Because I just don't like the way it really looks, I'm gonna be honest, but for a beginner, I think it's definitely a really good one. And then the second one I have is Yarn Bee. I think this is from like Hobby Lobby. I haven't used this exact color, but I've used something like it. I also would put this in like, rather not, because like, it always, like, the way that it's twisted, it always breaks apart on me, and I always end up like pulling things weird, and it just drives me insane. So there's that. The next one I have is the Premier Puzzle yarn. Again, I mean, I like this one a lot better than the Yarn Bee. It's definitely not Premier in my opinion, but it's a pretty good pick, I'd say. Next we have Lion's brand. I've used this one, and honestly, I love it. I love it so much. It's so good for making like different like clothing pieces. I don't do those a lot, but like when I do like to make clothing, I really like this brand, so yes please. Loops and threads. This is my all-time favorite. I know it's like cheap, but that's also why I love it, because like I like it cheap. There's so many different kinds. It's just my favorite. Bernat. Again, admirable pick. I think I like it, okay? It's easier to work with than I think the loops and threads Chenille yarn. However, it is it's so much more expensive than it, and it's like, it's a really nice yarn though. I really do like it. Next up, I have the Red Heart Super Saver. I just don't need something that big, because I almost always make like smaller. I like amigurumi, so I like making like little like stuffed animals or like crop tops, but I almost never use the same color twice for tops or anything, so I feel like this one like definitely was not it for me. Also, I feel like I can get like the loops and threads acrylic yarn, like I could get more value for lesser price. Like, I was looking at them earlier. I don't know. Caron yarn cakes. I love Caron yarn cakes, but I never seem to finish them. They just sit there, and like especially if you center pull, they like end up collapsing on you all the time, and then you have to like rewind them, and it's like kind of a mess. I do kind of like it though. Maybe I'm moving it up to admirable pick, honestly. And the last one I have, random Goodwill grab bag yarns, or random yarns that are unlabeled. Yes, I love like all the new colors and all the unique stuff that I can get from them. I got a grab bag from Goodwill recently. Literally my favorite thing that I think I've ever purchased. It was so useful. Like, I now have a bunch of different like colors of yarn that I would never have thought to buy like on their own, or like I thought there was too much for a project I was doing, but like it is literally my favorite thing ever. So yeah, that's my yarn tier list.